and your heart stops because you're scared. Y'all don't know that feeling. Black men, every day we fight for y'all. We take shit from white women. We take shit from white men. We take shit from white people across the board. When y'all come home, we think about how to make your day better because we know what you went through. Nikki Giovanni said it best when she spoke to James Baldwin. You lie to white people all day. Bring your ass home and lie to me. Bring your ass home and be good to me. Because you will never know what it feels like to be abused by the man that you like. I'm happy to see all of y'all here, but this moment right now is for black women specifically. None of you will be where you are with black women. We have kids, we have beds, we have clothes, we have raised your children. There is no future without white women. And I'm gonna say this, I'm not a feminist. I'm not ashamed to say that shit. If y'all, hell, we're living our day-to-day life, but Alice Walker said it best, I am a womanist. Yes. I fight for all men, all women, all children, the earth included. You ain't never gonna find no activism. You're not gonna find the activism you find anywhere else besides in black women. So if you want this to keep going, we push this far. If I'm being real, black women tell me I'm not. We saw this coming and we tried to tell y'all. What did you call us? Bitter, crazy, upset. If I'm bitter, I'm tired of seeing my father or my brother or my man die. I'm tired of going into work and everybody telling me I don't know nothing because I'm a woman and because I'm black. You know how that feels. For me to be undermined, to watch a man be less than me, not know as much as I do, but I gotta sit and play stupid. And I don't want this to just be a speech. If anybody, some of y'all might know me, I put on for my city, I'm gonna say that all day. But I'll be in the studio popping my shit like, hell yeah, I'm mad as a black woman because I came in here and saved your ass and you're not gonna let me talk. I came in here and defended you and you're not gonna let me talk. White women having black babies ain't enough and that baby is black. What did you do differently with your life to save the people that you are working with? America has black people have put America on our backs, not by choice, particularly black women. And I'm gonna say it like Zora Neale Hurston said it. The nigger woman is the mule of the world. So when we leave here today, matter of fact, if you know a black woman, if you're standing next to one, if you got one at home, if you got one in your family, even if it's a stranger, you need to text her and tell her you love her. Not because she's strong, not because you abused her, not because she had to prove your worth as a goddamn human being, because she is who she is, despite the things that she goes through. And I don't want to have to make specific marches for black women. I want us to be in that conversation already. So I thank all of y'all for being here. White people continue to use your bodies and your voice to shield us because you know your racist granddaddy and your racist great uncle and racist Donald Trump, they ain't gonna listen to us. But if y'all are their legacy, help us. And they're scared because you are. Continue to do that because that's the only way we can keep this pushing.
So now we have Tracy Steele speaking. I'm gonna keep this short. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Y'all all right? Okay. I have a couple of friends with me who are mothers. Come stand with me real quick. I'm standing here representing black mothers. Where are my black mothers? Put your hands in the air. Black mothers! Everybody else applaud them. Everybody else applaud the black mothers. We are having black babies. That's what we are doing. So we deserve applause. I don't want to speak long. I just want to talk about my son, my black son. The worst thing in the world as a black mother is to worry about our children when they leave the house. We worry, are they gonna come home? Because we don't know. We teach them how to act if they get pulled over. Imagine having to teach your child how to act if they get pulled over by the police so they don't die. Imagine that. Imagine the trauma and the anxiety black mothers have because we have to worry about our children. Imagine that. So I want to take a moment of silence for Breonna Taylor. A moment. I want everybody to hold their fist up. and I want to take 5 seconds to honor her. No justice? No peace! No justice? No peace! No justice? No peace!
Next, we will hear from Mrs. Kinget, who's been organizing for quite some time. You might have known her from the Mute R. Kelly protest here in the city of Atlanta, but we're going to give her a space.
Hello, beautiful people. Thank you. 2 things I want to say. 60% of all black girls will be a victim of sexual violence before their 18th birthday. That should piss you off. When we talk about Black Lives Matter, we got to talk about black lives who don't happen to have a phallic between their legs, or black lives that have a phallic and identify as women. We need to talk about all black lives. The second thing I want to say is even in the midst of fighting for black girls and fighting for black women, today, as of today, I am still being harassed. I am still being stalked. I am still being doxxed for the audacity to stand up for black women and girls, and that should piss you off. When we stand up and we say that black people matter, black lives matter, black girls matter, black women matter, black men matter, black trans matter, in the midst of this protest, in the midst of this action, a black trans woman was beaten in Minnesota by guess who? Our men. The same black cisgender men that we fight for, we put our bodies on the line for, decided that it was their right to batter a black trans woman. You should be outraged about that. When we talk about Black Lives Matter, we gotta realize that without black girls, you don't have black women, and without black women, you don't have black mothers. And how in the fuck can you sit here and say Black Lives Matter and do not understand? Black girls are more likely to be suspended. Black girls are more likely to drop out of school because of the systematic oppression in our racist education system. Black girls are more likely to be in juvenile detention for the same shit that white girls do. We need to talk about that. Black girls are pushed out every day, and we turn our backs. Right now, we are sitting in one of the centers of underage domestic minor sex trafficking. And who do you think are the ones being trafficked? When we talk about Black Lives Matter, black girls, black women need to be in the conversation. We are no longer amused. We are no longer here to hold your hand. We are tired. We are fucking tired. Because at some point, I'm gonna be too damn tired. I bet you have to walk home from that park and I almost passed out. I'm not young, but I'm still not angry. And I'm gonna be here. And I'm gonna use whatever capital that I have to let people know that black girls matter, black boys matter, black lives matter. And also before I go, the next person I see online misgendering a slain trans woman, a color, a black trans woman, I'm gonna call you out.
You want to ask me questions? I'll just give my opinion. Okay.
No, I'll just ask you some questions. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
I don't even know why I don't get the mic, but it's here. But if I catch you misgendering a trans woman, if I catch you sexualizing a black girl, I don't give a fuck how big her breast is. She's a child.
My name is Tyreek Murray, Tyrique Muray.
Tell me, why were you at
I'm out here to support my people. I'm out here to let people know that LGBT, Black Lives Matter. You can't forget us. You gotta include us in everything you do because we out here just as much as y'all. We support y'all just as much as.
Hold on 1 second. I want to make sure this is clear.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just a little loud.
I'm out here to support my people. I'm out here to let people know that black LGBT lives matter. That if we out here protesting with y'all, y'all should be out here protesting with us. We all support each other. We all black, and we all go through the same stuff. And we all just need the same support from each other. We all need to come together and especially at this time, we all just need to come together. No hate, no discrimination, no, just nothing but love, nothing but support, because we all need it this time. Especially our black trans, black gays, black women. These three groups, we're the most hated, even by our own community. We just all need to come together and just keep doing what we're doing. The protests don't stop, even after today. We still got to protest. We still got to be for each other. We still got to support each other, because we're not nothing separated. We just got to stay together. Be stronger together than separated as groups. Even as black women, black trans women, black gays, we all black. We all go through the same struggle. We all go through the same thing. Some people just got it harder, but we all just need to support each other, and we can get through all this.
What do you think about the outcome today? The people that showed up?
The outcome today, I like it. This is my. I'm not from here. I'm from St. Louis. This is my first protest in Atlanta, and the outcome, I love it. I love it. It's everybody coming together. I see trans out here. I see black gays. I see black women. I see black men. I see white women, white men, white gays. I see everybody out here, and I love it. I feel like this all what we need to do. We all need to come together. We all need to support each other. We not nothing. We out each other. Things not gonna change just separated. We need to support each other.
Well, that's perfect. Anything else you want to tell me about today?
Just keep it going. Just keep the march going. Keep it going. Don't stop after today. Keep it going. Don't stop supporting black women. Don't stop supporting black trans. Don't stop supporting black gays. Don't stop supporting black people, black men, black children, black mothers, black fathers, everybody. Breonna Taylor, she was a mother. You can't. I'm getting emotional because we just need to stand together. We not shit without being together. We all need to stick together, and this is the key point. We all need to keep this going. After today, keep this going. We need larger crowds every day, larger and larger and larger. More people just keep coming to support. Keep coming. Do not stop after today, because racism don't stop. We've been going through the same stuff for how many years? Before I was even born. Before my grandma was born. We've been going through the same thing. We're fighting for the same thing. We can't keep being separated and think shit gonna change. It's not. We gotta stay together. Stay motivated, stay active, stay passionate. You gotta be passionate about things like this. You can't just be half-assed. You gotta be passionate about this. You gotta feel what others going through. You gotta put yourself in other people's shoes to understand what they're going through, especially black people. We go through so much stuff. It's just not normal to me. Things need to change, and things not gonna change unless we come together and stick together. And that's all I want. My name is Tyrick Murray, TYRIQUEMURRAY. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm out here supporting all the way from the Lou. I'm out here. South side.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank
Show
you.
up when we're done.
I know, I was up there. Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm Yasmina. I'm a reporter working with them.
Okay.
You did an interview with them?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got my speech together. I'm making sure I'm passionate. I'm making sure that I get the word out, because we need to support each other. It's not just about black people. It's about everybody that's black. It's about black trans, black gays, black straight men, black women. I just want to get that across, because we're not nothing if we're not together. We can't be separated, and that's the wrong. Like even in the black community, like I'm gay, so I'm looked down upon.
In the midnight hour, it's gonna find you when you think, oh, I went to the protest, I'm all done, black folks finna get free. No, that's why I asked that you join an organization. Do you have a 6 month to a year strategy? Are you building power? Are people coming in? Join organizations. I can't say it enough. You want a few to join? I'm gonna tell you real quick, and I'm gonna say my last thing, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. 1, queer trans person. Come on, touch the sky, deep dikes, my babies. Where they at? Where my people at? Yes, come on, be proud about it. Be proud about it. Be proud about it. Be proud about it. Martian people, be proud right now. Yes, 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 yes. It's been many of us. It's been many of us. But when this thing wasn't sexy, we carried it on our backs. We made sacrifices, and other people wouldn't. Don't you ever, ever throw queer and trans people under the bus. How dare you? How dare you? Don't you ever do it. And don't you ever forget about the women and the queer and trans women who have died for existing. Say their names. Say their names. And so I need you to follow a few things. If you want to be linked up with the national movement, because black people, we need that power. I need you right now to follow the movement for Black Lives. The movement for Black Lives. Follow it. We put out a demand, defund the police.
Black Lives Matter.
Period. Ain't no room for reform. We've given them cameras. We've told them how to treat us. We've taught them how to talk to black people. We've done all that. That shit don't work. Take their money, put it in our communities. Period. No other option. And if anybody else tells you different, they're alive from the pits of hell and they still believe that the oppressor can actually implement the change we need. And it's a lie. So y'all, again, all my queer and trans babies, follow Ignite Kindred. Ignite Kindred. Southerners on the ground. We got room for you, baby. Come into the house. Come into the organization. And the last thing I'll say, that thing that's gonna whisper in your ear, let me make sure you get this. Ancestors told me this. The mandate for black people in this time. And I need you to call and respond. I need you to say it. I need you to say it. I need you to say it. The mandate for black people in this time. I said, say it. The mandate for black people in this time. Amen. Is to avenge the suffering of our ancestors. To earn the respect of future generations. And be willing to be transformed in the service of the work. In the service of the work. Let's get free, y'all. Let's get free, y'all. Let's get free, y'all.
I told y'all Mary was powerful. Miss Mary does not play any games. So we're gonna have our next speaker up and then we're gonna say a few names.
I just wanted to say a few things again. I know some people say that this happened, well, you know, civil rights movement and all that happened a long time ago. And I just kind of wanted to, I guess, clarify that. I'm 19 years old. My dad, my dad was born 6 months before MLK was assassinated. That speaks volumes, okay? Like I said, I am 19 years old. And my dad was born 6 months before MLK was assassinated. This wasn't 100 years ago, okay? This is all. But and I wanted to say this too. We need to go out there and vote. We need to go out there and vote. And when I tell you, people will really start listening if we get in their pockets. Because money is the root of all problems, if we're being honest. So if we can get in their pockets, we literally would be unstoppable, for real. And I also want to go back to voting. I have activist Greer with me that's trying to, yes, here she is. Yes. She has a bill that she wanted us to, we have a bill that we wanted to present. It's to make sure that all Caucasian police officers have a minority person in the car with them at all times. And I understand not all skin folk, kinfolk, but I think if we can go into our communities and have police officers talk to our communities and actually open up that conversation, if we can perform together, like I said, unity is everything. Unity is literally everything. So if police officers and us can come together and try to form a like I said, we can stop them. But you want to say anything else about it?
No.
The bill is civil rights
it is Pride Month. And we have pride because of a black trans woman. Say her name, Marsha P. Johnson, say her name. She fought for everybody here. She fought for everybody to be here, everybody to have their own rights and their own liberties in this country that was supposed to give them to us from the fucking jump. And they didn't. So that's why everybody here is here today. We did not receive the rights that we were entitled to. If a white cis man is entitled to every liberty in the world, so am I, a black gay woman. There is no equality if we are not fighting for everybody. You cannot stand here and say Black Lives Matter if all black lives do not matter to you. If you are not working to eradicate homophobia and transphobia within your black community, you are not for all black lives. Unless you are voting people in, unless you are going out and voting for people who are going to fight for all black lives, you are not for all black lives. White people, you are here today, this shit better not be performative. This better not be for your Instagram story, for your Snapchat story, or to brag to your racist family members on Facebook that you went to a protest. You better keep fighting, because we are going to keep fighting. People in power, they concede after a few days of riots. We've seen it before. But we need to keep this going. We need to keep this momentum going. I know you all are tired. I know you are so tired. I am so tired. Living in my own body is tiring. Knowing that I am black and female and gay at the same time. There are 3 intersections in my own identity that could get me killed. This racist, white supremacist patriarchy that we live in is not working for us. And we know this. So that's why everybody here today has been encouraged to go out and vote. Everybody here today has been encouraged to join those organizations that are going to start the change within your own communities, which you all please need to be doing. If you can donate, if you can join, if you can put your time and effort towards your local organizations that are fighting for black lives, that are fighting for queer and trans lives, do it. You have to. You have to. Thank you, everybody who is here today. Thank you for bringing your family. Thank you for bringing your friends. Thank you for bringing your children. Thank you for showing them what this world can look like if we all join together. You need to love everybody in this crowd. You need to love everybody in this crowd. You need to love yourself. You need to take care of yourself. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, we cannot take care of this movement. Thank you.
I wanna highlight something that Grace said because it was important. She said, "Don't let this be performative." And I wanna take a moment to highlight people who didn't want to speak, that I asked to speak, because they're not here as a performative action, but because they care about our lives. Portia did not want to speak. I asked Portia to speak, and did she not blow y'all away? Y'all know that was Hosea Williams' granddaughter, y'all. That was Hosea Williams' granddaughter. I know Tracy didn't want to speak, and I know Carly and Toya are also here, and they didn't want to speak because it's not performative for them. This is their lives. They're mothers. They're black women. And I think it's very important for us to support people that support us. And so moving forward, like I said yesterday, if the YouTuber, if the CEO, if the brand, if the influencer doesn't say Black Lives Matter, doesn't come out here, then don't support them. And again, all of our skinfolk and our kinfolk, hold them accountable. And don't be afraid, like Kenyette said, to call out the black people that forgot who they are, that allowed their money and their education and their houses and their cars to make them forget that they were black. Kanye, well, he was marching child, but listen, performative. Anyway, like I said, hold our people people accountable. So next, I am going to allow Marquina November a few brief words, and then I'm going to close us out.
How y'all doing today, everybody? Let me hear y'all say, I love black people. Let me hear you say, I love black people. One more time, I love black people. And one time, what do we want? And when do we want it? What do we want? And when do we want it? I am Marquina November. I am the founder of Breaking the Cycle, an action-based community service organization, and I am a proud Haitian woman standing here before you today. I am 23 years old, and at the ages of 11 years old, at the age of 13 years old, I had been kicked out of already 6 schools, and I'm from New York, but in Columbia, South Carolina, in Richland District 2, they kicked me out of multiple schools instead of just seeing what was wrong with that little black girl. They didn't want to know what was wrong with that little black girl, but little did they know that the story that God had for me, little did they know that the story that God had for me, I had to go through it so that other black girls don't have to go through it. So that other black girls don't have to go through it. So know that when we stand here for black women, we speak for the black women who are getting suspended before being talked to. We speak for the black women who are getting kicked out of school before given a chance to go to college. I graduated out of high school with a 1.7 GPA, and in May, I just graduated from Clark, Atlanta. We love y'all guidance, and we need it. So let me tell y'all today, don't forget that when we say her name, we must say the names of the 130 mothers in Atlanta, Georgia, who are the mothers of the innocent black people who have been killed at the hands of the police. So we stand here for Monteria Robinson. Let me hear y'all say Monteria. Robinson. Monteria. Robinson. Thank you guys. Make sure that you guys are sharing the stories. Being here is not enough. You share the stories and you take it to your job, you take it to your house, and you take it to your community. I don't care if you have 300 followers or 3 million followers. You share their stories. You share their stories. You share their stories. I love y'all. I care for y'all. And the little 13-year-old girl in me is crying on my knees right now. She's crying on her knees right now, happy to see y'all out here. So please make sure if you guys want to follow Breaking the Cycle in the movement, follow Marquina, M-A-R-K-E-E-N-A. One more time, that's Marquina, M-A-R-K-E-E-N-A. Let me hear y'all say, this is a revolution. This is our revolution. I love y'all, bye.
Several things that I want to note, okay? Now, I know they said that the curfew was lifted, or I don't know. I don't trust it. I want y'all to be safe, all right? And if you're ready to go to jail about it, then go to jail about it. But we going. But I do want to say one thing. Again, if you all have it, if you need anything to drink, if you need any waters, please do so. If you're a man and you want to speak, tell the woman beside you what you want to say and she can have this mic. But this is not your time. We're reclaiming it today. And so if you are a young woman who feels moved to say anything, we're only allowing at least 1 or 2 more people to speak, so please let me know. And black women, well, an ally, if an ally wants to speak, we're gonna let our ally speak. Come on. And then we'll wrap up for the day with the chant and hear from one of our elders.
My name is Ginger. I'm an introvert, so I don't like to speak, but I'm out here for him. He was killed by police in 2014 by a Dominican cop who didn't like black people. and he's as black as most of y'all out here, okay? So, I'm here for him, I'm here for my son, I'm here for my son's father, I'm here for all the black people in my life. I love all of y'all. And it's really fucked up that if I got pulled over, I'd be okay, but guess what? I'm Moroccan, I'm African. I would just be fine because of the color of my skin. Stop saying white people are privileged because they're not. Stop putting them on a pedestal. They stole this land from Indians and brought y'all over here to build this land. Come on now. They're not privileged. Y'all are privileged. Well, in my heart, y'all are privileged because I love y'all. My son's going to grow up to be privileged. I'm going to treat his father like he's privileged. Words have power, so stop giving it to them, period.
What's up, y'all? I want to get a chant in real quick. I say no justice, you say no peace. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! I'm organizing a boycott because y'all, we keep talking about giving away their practices. We need a boycott. They don't listen until we get our money. The black dollar is valued at $1.2 trillion. You are way more powerful than you can ever imagine. And you can take that power back just by keeping it in your pocket. So Juneteenth, I'm asking all of you, especially black people, but I'm gonna ask my allies too. I'm asking all of you to cancel your subscriptions. Cancel Netflix, cancel Amazon, cancel Hulu, cancel Spotify, cancel all of it. If all black people on Juneteenth cancel all their subscriptions for 2 weeks, we will be heard like no one has ever heard us before. They keep talking about voting. I'm not going to discredit voting. But let me tell you, when we vote the people that we want in, it's so easy for them to be bought. That's where it's going wrong. It's not voting. They're easily bought by these corporations to lobby what these corporations want. We can not support these corporations, force them to lobby what we want, and actually make voting matter. Because right now it's not mattering. Because they don't care. Please, 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 I know we love Netflix. I know we love all that. But we don't need it. We need each other. We need community. Please, 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 I'm begging you on Juneteenth, cancel all that shit. Cancel all that shit. And just, if you get bored, go hang out with some people. Go start a conversation. Go to the park. Read a book. Read a book. You know what I'm saying? Go to the skating rink. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go do something. Go outside. You know, like, I believe in you. I love you. Please, there's a petition. Change.org/GoDark2020. You can go on there to sign the petition. We're going to threaten them to cancel everything, but we're still going to cancel it. All right? Thank you so much.
I want to quickly do a chant, and then we're going to hear from an elder who supported us during this movement and this march by the name of Nicole. Then we're going to wrap it up. I'm sorry to everyone that did not have an opportunity to speak, but we're running behind time, and I want to make sure people can get home. And so I'll let Nicole speak. We'll close out in a chant, and we'll march back. If you're not marching back with us, please march in groups. Again, I care about y'all. I love y'all, and I need y'all out here to fight with us another day. Please do not risk your life and walk back home alone. So we're going to hear from Miss Nicole, and then we're going to wrap up. And the reason why I want to have Nicole come up here is because for the past few days, I have seen elders in our community criticize young people for what they're doing out here. And every single movement, every time we saw change, it was young people that put their lives on the line. And that is what we're witnessing right now. Because it was young black people in the United States of America that got black people to wake up around the world. from each and every one of you. This is a revolution, like she said. So we can't stop, we can't quit, and we can't get tired. And I wanted to call Nicole up here because she was one of the few elders that stood with us as they called us thugs, as they told us that we didn't know what we were doing, we were disorganized. But she understood that Diane Nash, who illegally sat at lunch counters and helped organize the civil rights movement, was too told to go home. She understood that our elders who forgot that they illegally marched across the Edmund Pettus Bridge and our elected officials, or were elected officials, illegally marched and sat at lunch counters. But again, it's that money, it's that power that you gain and that elitism that make you forget where you come from and who you are. So I want to give Miss Nicole a space because she reached out to me, she helped, she organized, she got on the phone, she called Black women and she said, we need to be there on Sunday.
Mary Pat's so shady calling me up here. But let me tell you, I wanted to say, as I said before at the park, the group from 40 to 65 may not get it. A lady who spoke after me misunderstood what I said. The young people aren't spoiled. My generation is. We thought everything was okay because our parents had done it. I didn't sit at a lunch counter. My mom and daddy had done that. My grandmama had. So we sat down. We never had a movement like this. And especially there's a problem. Come on home to Southwest Atlanta. But if you're from Atlanta, you have to be honest and say that we dropped the ball. The politicians we vote in from Southwest Atlanta, they get in. We support them, but they don't support us. And you've got to be honest about that. They live in nice houses, they do well, they pick from their friends, and they forgot about the poor of us. Those, the middle class, who are still trying to make it, who still run to the poll to try to vote against hope, hoping that one day they will come to their senses, and they have not. Everything we expected would come up under a white mayor has already happened. And a white mayor has not even taken office. We should be ashamed because of that. So I want to apologize to the young people for us not doing what we should have done. You should not be at this place right now. So understand, we are learning with you. We are doing what we can, and we can't always march, like I said earlier, because we still got to work and get jobs and get y'all lawyers and get you out of jail, because the movement is funded. Never get it twisted. King was able to do what he did because of others, Harry Belafonte, Sidney Poitier, all of them, who kept working and provided money. So when you don't see it sometimes, you know we making donations, we doing what we can. And if you see an elder that's not, call them out. You called them out, but from me to you, we appreciate you. Young women, y'all are more powerful than we could ever think of. I wish I was this funny. I run my mouth a lot, but some of y'all, I be like, yes, go girl, yes. We love you, we embrace you, we appreciate you, and thank you for everything y'all have done for us. Everything, if nobody else says it, the young people are doing it. You are giving up your jobs, in some circumstances, your scholarships, your GPAs, everything to be out here. And we know there's a sacrifice. We love you so much. Never think we do. Some of us, it's taking a little bit longer, but you still have those in your corner. We are in your corner, and we love you so much. And I thank you, and I apologize for us not doing all we could have done. But we're doing it now. We are doing it now. Thank you, Mary.
So we're gonna have our last speaker, but I asked the young women on the stage to get ready to gather around because we're gonna end in a chant. But we're gonna hear from our last speaker. It was important for us to reiterate that all black women matter and all black lives matter. And so our last speaker, I'll have them come up.
How y'all doing? My name is Tyreek. I'm from St. Louis out here. And I want to speak for the black LGBT community. Black lives don't matter unless you include all black lives. You gotta include black trans, black LGBT, black women, black men. And when we do LGBT, we mean black LGBT. Because even white LGBT, you still got privilege. You gay, but you still got privilege because you white. Us black LGBT people, we got it worse than anybody. Because we facing two battles. We fighting because we gay, we fighting because we black. So we all gotta stick together. And change not gonna happen if we don't stick together. We all gotta come together. Right now it's not a time for hatred. It's not a time to be homophobic. It's not that time. It's time to come together. We all have to come together. Black woman, black men, black trans, white people, white woman, everyone. We all gotta come together and fight this battle because if we all not together, we're not gonna win. We've been fighting for the same thing since before half of us were born out here. Ain't nothing changed yet. We still gotta fight. We still gotta march. We still gotta, even after today, we still got to fight for our rights. We gotta do what we gotta do to succeed, to manage a stable balance, and to just all just accept each other. Because without acceptance, this world don't go around. It's supposed to be America. It's supposed to be the land of the free. We ain't free out here. Ain't nobody free. We out here getting beat up for being who we are, for being black, getting killed by the cops for being black, get killed by our own for being gay. We need to all stick together. We can't be out here just spreading hatred around. And that's all I ask. I'm here from always from St. Louis. I'm on vacation, but I'm still out here protesting for my people. I'm still out here. I'm still out here. Tell a friend, tell my auntie or uncle, support all Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Say her name. Say her name. Black lives. Black lives. I thank y'all so much, and I love you so much. Like, I love you.
This was meant to be an open space for community, so I wanted my sister to come back up here and everybody else. You are not allowed. That's not going to be happening today. I apologize. This is a space for black women and black trans women. This march is for black women. The reason why we did this march today is because at all the protests that I've been to and in history, black women have organized the movement. Black women founded Black Lives Matter, and they don't get the credit they deserve. The civil rights movement would not have been the civil rights movement if it weren't for black women. And so today, black women are reclaiming their time. I'm sorry, men, if you feel slighted that you don't have a time to speak, but y'all always have time to speak. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm not going to apologize for that. So we're going to end in quote, in a chant. Please gather around. And it's my favorite quote by Assata Shakur that I do at every protest. Repeat after me. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and protect each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and protect each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Thank you so much, walking groups. Be together. Please affirm all of our sisters on this stage today. And I appreciate you all for being here. And remember to say her name at every protest you go to.
It's so sexy. On Wednesday at 12 o'clock, we're going to be having another march right here. And it's from organization Women on the Rise. And we are the organization responsible for closing the City of Atlanta jail and repurposing it. And right now we're making sure that formerly incarcerated voices are heard and felt, and how this...
You have that in an email?
I can put it in an email for you. I have a press kit.
Oh, perfect.
That I could,
Can you show my reporter right here?
Absolutely. Okay.
Thank you. They die. Thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, it's right on my laptop. No, I think I put it back on the seat. Check the front seat. The red cable? Got it?
problem. I don't know what it is with my ISP. I know.
Am I using this mic? Hey.
Hey, I was just trying to get in touch. If there's people at the Capitol right beside where you're at, that might be for a better backdrop, considering Octavius is wanting bump shots from your camera. Would it not?
Ann just did a whole setup in front of the Capitol.
Well, it's in front of City Hall.
I mean, in front of City Hall.
Right. But if... Please hold. I guess my point is, we need to see the people, though.
Where are the people? Because we just see a small group.
There's only like 20 people.
Well, that's why I was texting and trying to call you guys and find out.
I'm sorry, I was getting ready for the live shot. I apologize. I think Ann, did you send that in a group text?
Yeah, there's only like 20 people.
So maybe we need to show that. Would that not be more active than having nothing?
We can do that, but we won't be up by 6:30 because we're going to have to shift all this from where we are over there.
Mind. Never mind. Never mind. All right. Good luck.
We hit twice in the 6, right?
Yeah.
So we'll move up there.
I mean, do you want to move now?
No.
What rem? Huh? I'm just gonna call into 3.
Email that has an IP assignment.
Is there? I haven't seen one.
Hey, what brand for you? Red 5, thank you.
I think that's the 4072, right? Yes, I can hear you. Mic check, 1098-765-4321, check, check. You're welcome. Mic check, 1098-765-4321, check, check. You're welcome.
They must be giving away water.
Who?
The stores. Like, there's like 4 cases of water just left behind.
Our video's online, right? Our VO? It's not. Huh? Did you, should I call editing? It's in Dropbox. Who are the editors? Okay, Octavia's gonna top line him. He's gonna top line him. Yeah. I don't, he didn't say. He said he was gonna top line him. Is that Sundays or Saturdays? I don't know. Yeah, if it's out of Dropbox, they should have it.
It's a great video. It's a beautiful video. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, I just send them a quick email after I put in the thought.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Octavius, do they have it? Okay, we can give them a quick call too. Is it Jamal? Jamal and Fonz. In my personal phone. He texted me, good afternoon, do you have VO for the 6th?
It's in Dropbox.
Okay, we just called Fonz too, but they should have it in Dropbox. Yay or nay?
He was just told it was in Dropbox. I swear, man. It seems like sometimes we're the field crews are the only people that have to be on the meeting. Like if we fail, like, we gotta talk about this, we gotta have a meeting.
No video?
They have the video.
No video.
Are you the lead?
The side is in, but no video. Well, Alicia, that crowd actually has now moved away from in front of City Hall. But just to give you a visual idea, this entire area was filled with protesters. It started off as a group sitting in front of City Hall on the steps and in the grass, and then another group came and merged with that group already sitting here. Take a look at some of that video. A very large crowd. There was chanting. There were several speakers that spoke, and one of the big messages also was including the LGBTQ community in the Black Lives Matter as well. And we had the opportunity to speak with some people who told us how they felt about everything. Take a listen. Very powerful messages coming out of the protest here that was in front of City Hall. Again, that group has now moved, but this was one of several protests going on across Atlanta. Peaceful protest with those speakers speaking. There was music, there was singing. So a peaceful protest here in front of City Hall. And we'll, of course, keep you updated throughout the night with other protests. Live in downtown Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News.